What's happening, everyone? James Lynch here. I wanted to do a video today talking about Unbound Merino clothing. I've talked about this company before on my live streams, and when I go traveling, this is the only clothing company I wear. I've got one of their shirts on now, and that's because they make all their clothing with 100% merino wool. Some of the companies you see out there, they talk about merino wool clothing. Sometimes, in a lot of cases, I should say, it's mainly a little bit of merino wool and a lot of other stuff. This is 100% merino wool. And why is merino wool so good? Because it's got a lot of benefits. Number one, all the merino wool clothing is temperature regulated. So I can wear this t-shirt outside on a warm day and I'm not going to be sweating buckets. On the flip side, if I'm going on the plane, and you know how sometimes planes are cold and I'm wearing this shirt, I'm not going to feel too cold because it's temperature regulating. That's a big thing. But the biggest selling point is that it's antibacterial and anti-odor. So I can wear this shirt for a number of days in a row. If you're wearing a cotton t-shirt, after that first day of you wearing it, it's going to stink. It's not going to smell well. Because these shirts are antibacterial, it really does a great job of letting you wear these shirts for multiple days. So the idea and their big selling point with the company is you don't have to pack as much clothing because you could just bring one or two t-shirts for an entire week or two on a trip and you're not going to be smelling bad. You're not going to look bad. Again, it's anti-wrinkle as well. So these shirts actually do hold the test of time if you're going traveling. And we know now traveling's gotten worse and worse. It's probably the worst it's been in years with baggage fees and everything else. So a lot of people are looking to travel with less luggage, with less clothing, and this is where Unbound Merino comes in here. So Unbound Merino came onto my radar a couple of years ago, and I started just with the t-shirts, and I've since gotten some polo shirts. I've got some dress shirts. I love their travel pants as well. These are pants that I could wear if I go on a business trip for a couple of weeks. They look really great. I have also got the sweater and the sweatpants that are great for traveling. This is actually awesome for the plane because you're super comfortable and you're not worried about getting too hot or too cold. It's one of my favorite outfits to wear when I go to the airport, especially in the morning when all you want to do is just be comfortable when you're traveling. So that certainly helps out too. I also have their dress shirts, and the dress shirts look really great. They're comfortable and they don't stink, which is great because of that anti-odor properties. And one other thing I like I mentioned there, this is a company that's based just outside of Toronto. I'm happy to support Canadian companies, being a Canadian myself. Now, there is one big caveat with this company, and this is part of the reason why a lot of people are not going to buy this clothing, and that is the price. This is very expensive. Their t-shirts range from anywhere from $130 Canadian, polos are $170 Canadian, hoodies are $250, and pants are around $318. And those are very expensive. And honestly, when I first saw these ads a couple of years ago, that's why I didn't buy any of this clothing, because it was too expensive. But the more I traveled, the more I got annoyed with traveling and the baggage fees and so many other things that they've done over the years with the airlines that really complicate traveling. I decided to buy a few shirts, and ever since I did, I got hooked, and I had to buy more and more just because it's just so much easier to travel when you're not packing as much clothing. It's also easier to decide what you're going to wear if you have a t-shirt for the week. I've used this on so many business trips over the last couple of years. I love the way the clothing feels. It looks good. My wife likes it, which my wife never liked my clothes because I used to wear a lot of graphic t-shirts. I think it's worth the price. The other thing you got to factor in as well, you're not doing as much laundry. You don't need to wash these too much. In fact, you're not supposed to put these in the dryer. You basically put it on a cold wash and then you leave it hanging, and you can wash your shirts and they get right back to being great after wearing them for a while. And you're also not having to buy as much clothing if you go traveling either, because again, you've got a shirt that you can wear for an entire week. So there are some cost benefits in the long run if you do decide to buy some of this clothing. And these types of shirts, you can wear them in all different types of situations. I could wear them out for a dinner. I could wear it if I'm out and about or I'm going to the beach or something. It's nice that you have that versatility with the way the clothing sort of laid out. So that's my thoughts on Unbound Merino clothing. I've been a big fan of this company for a while. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I just wanted to do this video to tell you guys about why I like this company and why I like the material they have. And I definitely think it's something you should look into. If you don't have a lot of money, I would even just recommend maybe buying like one shirt and trying it out when you go traveling and see if you like it, because that's what I did. And then after that, I got hooked. And since then, I've owned polo shirts, t-shirts, dress shirts, the hoodie. For me, this is the only stuff I wear traveling. To me, I think it's totally worth it. So let me know in the comments what you think of all this. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. My name is James Lynch. This is another review video. I'm going to have some more review videos coming out over in the next little bit. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the Lynch on Life channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.